I heard Elon's trying to cut the budget, and I have some ideas, if he's being sincere. And I have to say that these ideas came from people at the Quincy Institute who were much smarter than me. But the US Pentagon budget is about $1 trillion every year, and it just keeps going up. It keeps going up. That's our hard-earned taxpayer dollars. I know people are doing their taxes right now, getting ready for next month. So when you see that big chunk taken out of your paycheck, a lot of it goes to Pentagon spending, which sucks. Because what do we get out of that? Nothing. Half of it goes to private companies. The Pentagon has also never passed an audit, so they're taking your money and they don't know where it goes. Here's what Elon can cut. Now, this is really just a dent. This will really just be doing a dent. It's a great place to start. A lot more to do after, but $12 billion per year would be saved if we just stopped making the F-35, halted it at the current levels. The plane sucks. It keeps crashing. The cost overruns are crazy. It'll cost the taxpayer $2 trillion over the course of the project. Boo! We could save $9.3 billion per year if we reassess long-range missile defense. Kind of a snooze fest, but hold on. Long-range missile defense. Experts have said that our testing and the way we make the long-range missile defense systems just wouldn't be effective against realistic ICBM threats. So $9.3 billion saved. Get rid of it. $3.7 billion would be saved if we cut the Sentinel ICBM program. It says here that submarines and bombers have rendered them redundant. They're a little bit obsolete. Now, I'm not for any nuclear bombs, any nuclear weapons whatsoever. But just cut it. Get rid of it. We don't need it. And I heard the folks at Doge don't like bureaucracy. There's plenty of it at the Pentagon to cut. They could save us $26 billion per year if we cut redundant contracts, Pentagon contracts, by 15%. Get rid of them. If we also stopped procuring these aircraft carriers that are expensive and very vulnerable to attacks, we could save $2.3 billion per year. All of that adds up to $53.3 billion. I'm not good at math, but the people at the National Priorities Project are, and they've calculated what $53.3 billion could pay for instead, which is not what Elon's advocating. He's just advocating budget cuts. Whether that's sincere or not is not. We haven't figured that out yet. But $53.3 billion could pay for 3.1 million military veterans receiving VA medical care for 1 year. It could cover 1.3 million scholarships for university for students for 4 years. It could give 18.4 million children low-income healthcare for 1 year. And all of that is just a tiny fraction of the Pentagon budget. Could you imagine what we would be capable of, what we would get if we stopped funneling so much money into war and instead funded things like education, housing, just stuff that's cool?